welcome to Partners Project. I'm right now with Amy and Nick from Carmen Music. Thanks so much for being here today. I know,
Thank you.
You know, you live in Boston, but it's nice to be seeing you in LA.
Yes, it is.
We are loving it.
What is Carmen Music?
It's positive music. That is sincere but very simple.
It's fun.
He whacks it on and off. Mr. Miyagi and them suicide doors.
We want to inspire people, and also
We do.
a lot of people's comments on our videos and things are, I was having a horrible day and this cheered me up.
I will never change. I'm on my way.
We like to not take ourselves too seriously.
Right.
Just a kiss on your lips in the moonlight. Just a touch in the fire burning so bright.
You're having fun, but it has a lot of spirit and soul to it. It's thoughtful, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, thanks. That's good.
Yeah.
Can you
We're
actually,
here to say that.
Yeah, can you write the bio for us?
Take that quote from me. She was, Let's talk about how you two came to be and came to start working together.
Well, I'll see. I was homeless, and she took me in.
I found him. Yeah, I found
so
him on,
thoughtful.
Yeah,
a street corner.
I worked in the circus for a period. No, so we met in 04 at Berklee College of Music in Boston. Didn't really know. I just kind of knew. We played a couple shows together. Anyway. So
He
then,
stared at me in the lunchroom.
We cannot verify that. But then in 05, we actually started dating. And this September will actually be year 6. We've been together, so
Wow.
way too long.
And he put a ring on it.
But you've been you're in music for a long time. I mean,
Definitely.
you have a musical background in many ways.
Definitely, yeah. I was raised in Nebraska, in Seward, Nebraska, and sang in church and did show choir, which is really similar to Glee. And then I ended up at Berklee, and I'm actually a wedding singer to this day. So
Still.
I'm Adam Sandler,
Yeah.
but the female version,
She's a little cuter. than
minus the
Adam Sandler.
mullet. Yeah.
I mean, Adam Sandler isn't, not to say he's not cute. And then I am from Old Town, Maine, originally, a small town in northern Maine, and went to Berklee, in 04. And then actually started playing trombone in 4th grade. We have a great public school system music department there. And I played trombone because nobody else was playing trombone. I'm one of
Swag.
those weird kids. Yeah, white boy from Maine plays trombone.
And so you started creating original music, right? Because you have your
Exactly.
original music channel.
Definitely. Carmen Tube is where we throw the originals, and then Carmen Covers is obviously the one that kind of blew up for us. So.
Guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, forget you.
Yeah, so let's talk about Carmen Covers and how that first started. What was your first video that you put up?
Our very first cover was it Circle the Drain?
You say that you love me. You won't remember in the morning.
Yeah, we had no idea what we were doing. We had like one of those $99 flip cams
Yeah.
and iMovie on our Mac,
Yep.
and just kind of threw it together and recorded in GarageBand and tried to make it sound decent. And our
Trial
manager,
error.
actually it was our manager Niels, that was like, guys, I love what you're doing with the original stuff, but let's get you some more eyeballs and some more ears by doing covers and kind of tricking people, titling the video, Chris Brown, Look at Me Now, and Cover by Carmen, and kind of sneak into their,
And cover them as creatively as possible.
so
Okay.
Or
no
at least
karaoke.
our style.
Yeah.
The way we would do it.
Well, what is your style?
Acid jazz.
Yeah, all right. Reggae meets Incubus meets Queen meets Mozart.
Yeah.
Now, so it's kind of funny because a week before we did the Look at Me Now cover, we
Yeah.
kind of had a powwow.
Yeah.
And we were like, our sound isn't hard enough. It's not translating the way we perform, the way we write, the way we hear stuff.
I slapped my man. He called the feds. I did that time and I spent that bread.
So we started writing these songs that had like the big pop hooks and then like rap verses and maybe
Yeah.
some rap on the bridge.
It's interesting considering, I mean, your backgrounds, you were never really rapping, were you?
In the shower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I definitely love to rap in the shower. Everything sounds good in the shower.
That's where everything starts, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I do it all the time.
Is
But
it?
it doesn't
See, there you go.
But it took a little bit of courage and somebody to kind
I
of
made her do it pretty
Yeah.
much.
I mean, you would just like remember the song. I mean, rap is hard.
It
It's
is.
a talent.
It is. Yes. But she's kind of a freak, so it's not so
Freak of
hard for
nature?
her. I don't know, is it?
It's crazy. I mean, I've been studying singing and doing it and kind of earned my respect as a singer.
Right,
And so
right.
that's one reason I was so worried about doing rap, because I was afraid that it wasn't cool. But I always felt it actually kind of comes natural to me.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's all attitude thing.
It is,
And
it's-
attitude, energy.
Like Heidi Klum says, modeling is 99% confidence. It's pretty much the same theory.
And you're very theatrical also in your videos. I think that's
Yeah.
a big part of it.
Definitely, yeah. I did musical
She has
theater.
a lot, exactly.
Take it away,
So what made you decide to do this Chris Brown cover specifically?
That was pretty much per request of our manager. Neil
Yeah.
James.
Where's this manager? Let's just put a pop-up picture of him.
I know.
We probably should.
Niels, yeah.
He's part of the team.
He
you know?
is.
And we're lucky to have him on board. But he pretty much was like, I really think you guys should take a stab at this. And we were like, okay, this is pretty far out as far
Why
as
is
stuff.
it so far out? It was
Well, I
just-
mean, it's as far as like the genre.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not something you wouldn't necessarily pair us with, but it
Totally.
actually could, because of we're like trying to go with this harder sound. We're like, oh yeah, let's
give it a
give this
try.
a shot.
Then I'm gonna murder everything and anything about a boom, bada bing. I gotta do a lot of things and make it clear to a couple chickens that I'm always winning, and I gotta get it again and again and again.
We always want to try to go left when everybody else thinks we're going to go right type
Yeah.
thing. But still, after we go left, still have it make sense.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the influences. What have been both of your influences?
Well, huge classic rock fans. Grew up with around the house with all the Beatles, Stones,
Yeah.
Doors,
Thankfully, our parents were.
Billy Joel, and actually
Tasteful.
a lot of musicals too. I remember when I was like 9, I had Les Mis. I had pretty much every.
love Les Mis.
That's incredible, right? I had pretty much every single word from that from the music memorized when I was like 9.
Yeah.
We just always put it on when we washed dishes or did chores or whatever, and we did a lot of chores.
I actually grew up, most of my friends listened to country music because in Nebraska, that's what you do.
Yeah.
You have a tractor and a pet cow and some country. But I would, take my allowance to Walmart and I would dig through the like $5 CD crates. And a lot of times it was like the urban music that maybe wasn't necessarily selling. And I would take that home, and my mom wouldn't let me get it if there was a parental guidance sticker. So the rap was usually like Jay-Z had a rap on a Mariah Carey song, for example.
Yeah.
But that was what I loved to listen to. And I had this little stereo that you could turn off the treble, like turn off the highs, and I would pretend I was Brandy, or I would pretend I was.
And it's funny, we've been
it's
talking
great.
about this with a lot of people too. The sound, so like we're one of the first generations to grow up where hip hop was were like on the radio
Yeah.
when we were growing up,
Yeah.
right? So just because we look and dress a certain way or act whatever, it's like we still like hip hop. Like
Yeah.
that doesn't. It's a lot
It's
bigger
more of a
than
norm
that.
right now, though.
It's a
I
lot
think
bigger
now.
than that.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's mainstream now, and but like that was on the radio when we were in middle school.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of that's as a result, here we are.
You know Father Time, and we all know Mother Nature. It's all in the family, but I am of no relation.
What does your family think of all of this?
Oh, we're total heathens. They haven't talked to us yet.
They haven't talked about it.
Yeah, right. No, they're excited. They're excited. I mean, I think they're concerned. They don't want us to get screwed as far as the label thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Yeah.
have something rush into anything.
They just want us to be really careful. And
yeah,
my
and
mom's
to have
biggest
everything
concern
come out
was,
right.
Amy, is there going to be a parental guidance sticker on your CD?
Amy, now that
because
you're a rapper. Yeah, that you're a rapper. That's right.
So are you considered a rapper now, though? Or like,
Are we?
what?
You tell us, because
I don't know. I,
we're.
mean, like, I
I'm
just
gonna
think you're a musical hybrid.
I'm going to say no.
I like that. I
I'm
like
going to
that.
say no because I'm still working on learning how to freestyle.
Yeah, can you freestyle?
Not yet. Not yet. But I'm
Test.
practicing.
Test.
I'm practicing. I'm getting lessons from a very great source.
Where do you see the future of all this? Like, where do you both hope to be? Besides married.
In the Caribbean.
Besides married, yeah.
Yeah, besides
And
married.
Well, we decided we don't want to do music, so I'm going to become a painter.
I'm really into bowling, so I thought maybe we'd check
you
that out.
look like a bowler.
Pottery.
You really do.
You know what I mean? I'm a
Pottery.
big potter. We kind of want to, I mean, this is kind of far out there, but we want to be really, as successful as we can be.
Yeah.
And still, we want to bridge like the music and the pop, because we do love pop.
We love pop.
And we kind of like people like Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, the Beatles, like we're still listening to that music. Like why? Because it's musical and it was still popular. They bridged those two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we want to try to do something like that and kind of bring that back a little bit. We're aiming really low.
Yeah.
So
It's good to aim that low.
yeah, that's what
You
I'm
know?
saying. Just,
It's only up from there.
it's only up from
Yeah.
there. Stevie Wonder, and Michael Jackson.
Well, guys, it was a pleasure hanging out with you, and thanks for stopping by.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Sarah.
thank you for having us. We had a lot of fun.
And thanks to all of you for watching. We couldn't do what we love doing without your support. Stay tuned next week for another Partners Project.